Hello, YouTube. We are back for another episode in relation to Jeremy's Detective Comics. Now, what do we have here? We have one of the interior wraps that last upload in relation to this book. I was unhappy with the color match. I'm unhappy. I'm happy with the leaf casting. It is smooth as glass, but the color is just not to par. So what are we going to do? I'm going to show you on this upload, and I know a bunch of you said in the last upload in relation to this page, you would like to see how I remove leaf casting. And that's why it's conservation, guys. It's guys and ladies. It's conservation because you can remove it. So what we have here is I put down a sheet. First, my grates. Now, these grates, people ask me, where do you get them? I get these at Home Depot. I mentioned that so many times on so many uploads. But if you're here and you're a new viewer, that's where I get them. They're from the lighting section. And they deal with drop lighting for drop ceilings. And they're inserts, and you have to cut them to size. So we put down our grate. We have the page where the color match was not too good. Not too good, Jerry the Jitterbug. You must have been jitterbugging. So what we have here is a second piece of holly text. We're just going to put it on to cover it just like this. Okay? And now what we're going to do is we're going to remove the sandwich. And then I'm going to get my tub. So I have my tub here. I shut my sophisticated lights off. And I like to use a tub. And I just want to clean it up. I don't know what's in here, what task I was performing using the tub. So we're just going to spray a little bit of water. No big deal. And we're going to use some of the scrap paper towels that I save, because I like to use them a few times, because I don't like to throw things away without using them as much or as many times as you can use them. Is there anything wrong with that? I don't think so. They're very expensive, these paper towels. And especially where I get them, or especially the amount that I go through, it's a serious thing, so we try to conserve them. So what we're going to do next is we are going to take the grate and the page, and we're going to put it in the tub. And I like to use the tub. It's a hefty storage tub. And the reason why I like to use the tub is because it keeps my workspace nice and clean, free of water. And that's a cool thing that we want to do. We want to keep it free of water because everyone knows, if you watch my channel, water is no bueno when you're working on leaf casted books. So all we're going to do is we're just going to wet the page, wet the leaf casting, just like this. We're going to get it nice and wet, and we're going to let the leaf casting soak between the two pieces of holly text, or this is, yes, holly text. We're just going to let it sit there because I'm not going to go right to leaf casting. No, I am going to go to removal of the leaf casting. Then after the removal of the leaf casting, we are going to press this page once again between my two shelving units, because see how it got wet and it started to wrinkle a little bit. It started to lift a little bit, and that's not good when you leaf cast. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to see if it's wet enough to start taking a brush just like this and just start rolling off the leaf casting. And it's not there yet. It's not there yet. And in fact, what I may do just to accelerate the process, is I am going to put a little water in here. Okay, just a little water. We're just going to let it soak a little bit to help facilitate removing the leaf casting. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to get a little H2O, and we're just going to put a little bit more water, and we're going to let it soak, and we're going to let it dissolve, and I'll show you how it comes off easy peasy. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I got the water, and what I'm going to do is we're going to be a little radical. I'm just going to move it, remove the grate so we can put in the water. Nice and gentle, just a gallon of regular water, not fancy water, regular water, just like this. And we're gonna put this in, and we're gonna let the page soak a little bit longer, and then we're gonna let the leaf casting material and the hydrogen bond that bonds the leaf casting material to the page, we're going to let it dissolve a little bit. In fact, I'm going to flip the page over just like this, and then we're going to come back to it. I'm going to give it about a good 5 minutes, guys. So I'll see you in 5. Okay, guys, we are back, and it's been soaking for the 5 minutes, and I'm going to take the top piece of the Hollytex off, just like that. Easy peasy. And this is why it's conservation. Let me make sure we have a good vantage, and it's soaking in the water. So what I want to do is I just want to take my fingers just like this, and I just like to roll it off. See that? Just like that. And it comes off very easily. You take your time, you roll it off, and my bonding is very strong. It's on there. See that? But it does come off. And I like to use my finger so I can feel the leaf casting rolling off. And all you do is just roll it off gently like this. So I know there's a lot of channels out there who enjoy leaf casting. I enjoy watching them, but it is a true art in my opinion. And you just have to take your time if you're going to remove it, just like this. And the bond of my leaf casting is very strong. I'm having a little difficulty removing this. I feel how strong the bond is. So we're just going to let that soak like that just for a little bit more. And then I'll go to a different spot, because when you allow the water to penetrate a section after lifting it up, what happens is the water will essentially loosen the area right next to where you're rolling the leaf casting. And I hope that the camera is picking this procedure up, but this is how you do it. And I hope that now this illustrates the true nature of leaf casting and the true nature of conservation. Because if you do work on these books, just like I'm doing, okay, and in the future, hey, I don't want conservation anymore. Maybe conservation with the leaf casting in the future is going to be deemed not desirable, sort of like restoration. And someone may want to remove the conservation that was performed on the book. A purist, let's say. In fact, my friend Kenny Sanderson on his Instagram does awesome leaf casting, and he worked on a book. I forgot which book it was, but he essentially removed conservation. The owner did not want conservation. And he essentially removed the leaf casting. Whether he did it, I'm not sure. But he removed the leaf casting that he installed, or another conservator installed, because the owner of the book didn't want a conserved grade. They wanted a universal grade. So there's different strokes for different folks. But look at this, guys. See, this is how it works. This is how the leaf casting can easily be removed without harm to the comic, just by having a simple soaking. And like I said, my bonds are strong bonds. Strong like bull. Now that we did the spine, I want to remove the bottom. And this is a very big section of leaf casting, and I hope the camera's picking it up, but you just take your fingers just like this, nice and gentle, and roll it. I'm going to use another rolling joke. Rolling something. I'm rolling like when I was younger. I used to roll things. And look at this edge, guys. See, this is very important with a leaf casting. See that beautiful straight edge I have here? Straight with the graphics. For those of you who are members of the comic conservation community on Facebook, I enjoy looking at the pictures of leaf casting, but a lot of times it's jagged. And if you want to up your game, you have to make the leaf casting precise and straight like this, so it blends perfectly in the graphics. Now, this color match, believe it or not, when wet, matches very well to the book itself. But unfortunately, sometimes when it dries a different color. And that's why you can't be doing color match with leaf casting. Okay, you can't do color match with leaf casting when it is wet. You have to have the book dry, then you do the color match. So look at this leaf casting. This is strong leaf casting. And all it is just the newsprint and the card stock and a few other various papers that I put in for color. That's all you need, guys. You don't need these exotic papers and pulps. You know, it's all fun and dandy, but this is good stuff that I use. And it's stuff that you can, paper that you can get at Michael's or other art supply stores, right in the box stores, the big box stores. Look at that big chunk. Look at that. Swelled up. When it's dried, it's nice and thin. But when it's wet, it always swells up. Okay, we got one more piece right here to remove. Let me roll it off. And just take your time. If you make a mistake with leaf casting and you don't like the color, you don't like the way it lays, if it's jagged, if it's not smooth, this is how you take it off. And take your time and just take it off. Roll it off just like that. Float the page, roll it off. There you go. So what I want to do now is I just want to make sure that I don't have any loose pieces. What the F does that mean, Jerry the Jitterbug? Loose pieces. Really, what does that mean? I don't know. Sounds pretty weird, loose pieces. Yeah, I'll tell you what I mean. I mean loose pieces in form of the leaf casting. I don't want to have pieces of the pulp that I removed on the page, because if I do, it can cause a problem when I'm leaf casting the page again with the proper color pulp. So let's move this just like this. Let's lay it down. What do you think, guys? Pretty good? Pretty nice the way we moved that? Pretty easy? We moved it just like we installed it, right? Very easy peasy. So now we have it. It looks pretty good. The leaf cast that I installed is removed. So what I want to do now is I want to put a piece of Hollytex on top. And look, I'm going to roll it right in front of your eyes, just like this, by putting it right on the sheet. Crazy, right? Roll it up. Imagine that big doobie. We roll it up, and then I want to put this on top. Just like this. This is the roll method. And the roll method works sometimes. Didn't work this time, but it works. We'll be lazy. We won't do the roll method. We can do the folding method too. And you're looking at me, what? Folding method? Yes. If anyone ever did see, you have to be careful. If anyone ever did wallpaper, this is called booking. When you do wallpaper, when you install big sheets of wallpaper. Yes, I install wallpaper sometimes too. It's called booking the wallpaper, so you can get it nice and straight, and you can work with a big piece. This is a failure, guys. You see, this is why I like to roll it. The rolling method is better, but we got it. We did it. What a mess. So what I want to do now is I just want to smooth it out, just like this. And I want to let's use some sound effects. Ready? Bloop, 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 bloop. That looks pretty good, hopefully. Now we're going to move this away. Now I'm going to take a paper towel, the ones that I recycle on the side. Let's dry this off. Ready? Give it a nice, see, this is fancy what I'm doing now. This is very special. That's a very special way of drying things off. And now we want to put the shelving unit down. Nice, clean, white shelving unit. That's what I use for Big Bertha. Next, what I want to put is my plastic sheets, just like this. Everyone see me use these plastic sheets. Give it a nice wiping. Because what I want to do now is we're going to press the wrap again. I'm going to put it between the pieces of plastic, just like this. And before I put the second sheet on, we're just going to smooth it out, just like this. And we'll take some of the water out. Okay, this is some real crazy stuff that we're showing here, Mr. Jitterbug. So we're just going to roll it out. And I just want to make sure I'm covering, because this is a smaller piece of Hollytex. And I don't like the way this Hollytex laid with that booking and all that other stuff that I did. And these are the little details that you have to do. You have to make sure you do it right. A lot of these things, you only have one shot of doing it, to a degree. So I rolled it nicely. I didn't do the booking method and all that other garbage that I was talking about, blah, 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 blah. And I see right now this is off because the angle is off. So we're going to raise the angle a little bit. Precision. We try to do precision in life. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. But that worked. Now what I want to do is we're going to smooth it out again, just like this from the center out, guys. And I see another piece of leaf casting that I didn't get right here. And I'm going to get it, looks like from the other side it went. So we're going to flip this around. And let me show you how we flip it around. We put our piece of plastic, our second piece, we flip it around like that. And there's the piece of leaf casting. So that's why these sheets are paramount. If you're going to be doing this, you need these sheets, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lift up halfway, just like this. And I'm going to use my bone. Let's go in there and see, look, boop. Got it out. Easy peasy. You see that? Done. Done, done, done. Now we're going to fold it up. Probably lost about 5 followers right now going, this guy's boring as crap. But this is the channel, man. This and comic books and comic book tours sometimes. I don't know. This is what I do. This is what I do. This is what Jerry the Jitterbug does. And I hope you're enjoying it. Give it the thumbs up. Hit that sub button. That would be nice. And I like the sub button. I like getting new subs. And the reason why, because it validates, man, what I'm doing. Jerry the Jitterbug puts a lot of time into this channel. And believe me, I'm not complaining. But I do. And it's nice when people comment. I want to thank all of the people who comment on my uploads, new people who comment. I want to thank you. So I don't see, this is probably something that I don't have to do, but I don't like, it's not straight on the plastic, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but for me, I like it straight on the plastic. And I don't know, call me crazy people, but people called me crazy for less things. But I like it straight. I don't like it cockeyed. So there you go. And now we're going to put it in the press. And the reason why we're going to put it in the press is because I want it nice and flat before we do the leaf casting. Okay? That is the main goal. I want it nice and flat before I do the leaf casting, and I'll show you the pulp on the next upload. This is enough for this upload. It's probably about 15 minutes if I had to estimate. I'm going to put the second board just like this. And then we're going to put it in Big Bertha, baby. Here you go. Right? And for this, we don't have to wrench down. That's tight enough, just like that. And that's it, boys and girls. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the upload. Hope you enjoyed seeing how you remove leaf casting. It takes a while. It's not 1, 2, 3. Put some water on it. Oh, I'm done. Blah, blah, blah. No, it takes time, man. This stuff takes time. Give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you soon.